So I missed an upload this week, and usually I upload 3 videos for those of you guys who consistently watch these videos, but I didn't upload this past time on Wednesday because my computer decided to stop working when I was trying to edit the video that I was going to upload about Janelle Iliana. It was a follow-up to my first video about her, but that didn't work, and today was one of those mental health days that I had where I just could not do anything. I just didn't feel like doing anything. I still don't feel like doing anything, so yeah, I'm gonna be honest. But I found out that I hadn't made a video like this, freelance photography based, because I was like, what else should I upload that I could think about? I can't think about anything. So I'm just gonna upload something that I actively got done, which is these photos. I will show this to you in a second, but this is what I was working on in the meantime while Premiere was not for me. I took them with Saul, who is one of my childhood best friends. I've known him since 4th grade. We don't see each other often, which is why he's not recorded often, but when we see each other, it's always a great time. So one of the greatest things about having close friends like this, and why I value these friendships so much and don't really hang out with too many people all the time because of that reason, because it's kind of hard to find that. We kind of just went on a drive and talked about life and bonded that way, and that is how it is most of the time. I saw you like walking and I turned around and then I didn't see you again. So I didn't know what happened.
Vanished and teleported.
This camera as soon as you get here. It's back there. We just like share each other's time, and that is what happened with this photo shoot, which is, well, these are the pictures now. We kind of just parked somewhere, and there is a beautiful like kind of range of desert and mountains and hills by these houses. I took a lot of them with the 50mm and a lot of them with the 16-35. Some close-ups of his face, and my personal favorites are the ones of his full body, because it's just, I like the negative space and the environment that I can capture with those kinds of photos. So the thing I was thinking about the most is how I was going to stay consistent with the branding of Adapting Creativity and Adaptation Creations, because the past couple of photo shoots that I've had, I work with negative space and a lot of kind of rule of thirds and kind of just natural. I mean, some of them are posed, some of them are natural, but what I mean by natural is that I want the environment around them to look natural. I don't want this to be too staged looking. So that's what came out of these. I kind of just took them as he was messing around. Some of these are really funny actually. And after that, what I did with the editing was pretty much, well, these were really warm looking and orange because of the sunset, obviously. Well, if you can think about that, the sunset was like right behind him, so I made everything really red. So what I did with that is, it was also cloudy, and I decided, should I go very summer looking or should I go kind of dark and just follow the grays of the clouds? And I was feeling the grays of the clouds because the dude was already wearing colors that matched that. So I didn't color grade these, but I did color correct them to match the tones of the clouds in the sky, and I think they came out very subtle and relaxed looking. The most orange photo of this one is when he was pointing at the condom, and that one is just because the sun is blaring right there through the lens, and that I just couldn't hide that flare. It was too beautiful. But I just want to keep making sure that the theme of these photo shoots, because it's still early in this kind of startup freelance photography and film business, is that I'm doing these for free. And this is the 3rd one that I've done in like the past maybe 2 months, which is decent. I wish it was a lot more persistent. I want to build a clientele, but it's going to happen slowly and surely. And the cool thing about this is that before we took this photo shoot, I was like, why don't I just show him these business cards, because we were sitting to get his haircut at the moment, and I just pulled it out, and he was actually really excited, and he was like, this looks so clean. And it was exciting to see that reaction from him, because that means it's good in presentation, but it's even better because he was one of the people that helped influence the look of this card. And to have people be happy for something that they were kind of involved with, I guess, and having that kind of reaction from most people is an awesome feeling, because it'll be accepted by a wider range of audience. So I handed the business card to him as well, so now he has that and he can show it around. And I think I'm going to start giving like 2 to 1 person, that way they can have one for themselves and give one away to someone else if they want to. And doing this over and over again, messaging people, networking that way, a lot of them won't actually go through and meet up with you. I found that out quickly. Even though they're free photo shoots, who doesn't want just free portraits? Like, I don't understand that, but some of them will bail on you, and a couple will say yes, and when you get those yeses, make the most of them, have fun with it, and things like this will come out of it. Be consistent with your stuff. Okay, one other thing I wanted to say before I end this video is that with Adapting Creativity and Adaptation Creations, yes, I like the negative space and the rule of thirds and the natural looking environment of these photos, But if you'll notice, the first photo shoot, the second photo shoot, and this photo shoot are they're all different. One's hiking, one's kind of casual, and one's dark and silhouette themed. That was the theme of that one, as well as it looks like that. I want to keep that vibe of trying different things, adapting my creativity, but I also want to stay consistent in how I take these photos and how I frame them and things like that. So that's one thing that you guys can look at if you are building a brand. I hope you guys have gotten some value out of this and hope you find it entertaining. Like, these freelance things are really interesting to me because I want to see how I can grow this from nothing to something. Because that's what I did with this YouTube channel, and that's what you can do with your thing, and I want to show that, so this is awesome. If you guys have any questions about this freelance stuff, or how to approach it, or anything like that, leave it down below in the comments. Wow, I can't even find the words right now, but yeah, other than that, I post on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.